Now, I would love to introduce myself in a happy tone today, but I can't. And I can't because I just filmed this video 5 minutes ago, and YouTube basically told me to go fuck myself. Well, you know what? Screw you, YouTube, frankly. Not trying to get YouTube famous. I'm already RealTube famous. MeTube famous. I don't even know what that means. So, let me start over. Today was supposed to be a happy day because it's nice outside. I have 2 abarths in my garage. There's one. Call her Black Beauty for right now. And not for any reason other than the fact that she's black. And then we'll call her Snow White. For the obvious reasons that she's white. Anywho, I was in the process of removing my headlights because there are very few people in the Fiat 500 abarth world who have removed their headlights and done anything to them. Now, I'm not going to do anything like demon eyes or anything, halo eyes. I want to, but, you know, when money's tight, you just do what you can with a bottle of spray paint and some grit. That grit being my hands. So, anywho, what I had accomplished prior to YouTube basically taking a shit on my love and life and happiness, like God killing kittens every time someone masturbates. That's terrible. Why would you do that? Anyways, I digress. I was in the process of removing said headlights and showing you wonderful YouTubers how to do so. So now I'm going to have to do a quick flyby, and I really didn't want to do that because that's unfair to everyone. But, you know, fuck it. Oh, and by the way, if you're a parent and you're watching this and your children are around, you probably should have read the warning on my note down there that says not safe for small children. Also, probably not safe for work. I'm not going to be dropping F-bombs left and right or anything, but, you know, the happenstance that your boss walks behind you and you hear me go, fuck! I stripped that bolt again! You know, they're going to wonder what's going on. Let alone the other time when I recorded this video and I just said, why won't you just freaking fit in there? Shove it in there, shove it. You might go to jail. I don't know. You might be disqualified from your job. I'm sorry about that. Not really. Again, you should have read my warning. Let's get to this. So, for starters, we'll start with the headlight that I haven't yet removed. By the way, that's a removed headlight. Ooh, shiny. Some wire harnesses. It's 3 bolts, 10 millimeter. Remember that for later, 10 millimeter. You're going to need a 10 millimeter socket. And you're also going to need a T30 star bit. These are star bits, if you were wondering. They got, it's kind of hard to zoom in on there, but, you know, you get the idea. They look like little stars. 6-point stars. Like the Star of David. Or is that 5-point stars? I don't know. I'm not Jewish. Not that I got anything against Jews, but I don't know what the David star looks like, really. I always get it mixed up with the pentagram, which is weird because penta means 5, and yeah. So, you're going to want to start out by removing these T30 screws. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and what's that last number? 4. There you go. Good job. Congratulations. You passed the first grade. Then, you're going to want to come down in here to the wheel liner, and you're going to remove, I apologize for being dark, just believe me. You got one up here, one right here, and one right here. They're these little screws. Let's get you back into the light here. Little screw, Phillips head. There is also one underneath right about there. See where that hole is? Yeah, that's where the other one is. And even better yet, there's another T30 star bit. Right there. Yep. That's where that star bit goes. So, and last but not least, mother of all, there's one right there. See where that white hole is? Up right there? Yeah, that's another one. Now, if you have a 2012 or 13 Fiat 500 like myself, before they made the upgrade to the radio and added an armrest and changed the cup holders around, so if you got a 2012 or 13, you probably have a bolt or a nut. It's like a fixed nut. It doesn't go anywhere, but it sits on top of that bolt that I just showed you, that T30. You're going to want to hold that down with a pair of pliers or a wrench or something, or maybe if you have really strong fingers, like a giant, then you can jam your fingers in there. Of course, that wouldn't even work really well, because if a giant's hand can fit in there, he's probably going to rip out the whole wheel liner anyways. I could barely fit in there, jacked up my wrist. By the way, if you're offended by blood, or you're easily sickened by blood, you probably don't want to do this job. You might cut your wrists, or your heart might bleed on the inside from the shit that I just went through. Anywho, you've never taken off your bumper, and I don't see why you really would have, unless you were doing this DIY. These might need a little lube. That's right, I said lube. And don't worry, boss man, I'm not referring to that other special kind of lube. You know, that kind of lube. You know, never mind, KY. This is PB. It does not have anything to do with peanut butter. It's made for rust. It blasts away rust. So, you're going to want to spray these. If you're having trouble getting these out, spray a little bit of this on there. And then go about unscrewing those. I would recommend against using a torque drill. A impact drill, sorry. You get the point, impact. I recommend against it because you will, like I did, thread and strip the star pattern on the top of the head, which is no bueno. So, anywho, and if you do that, then you got to drill out the bit, or drill out the head. You got to tap it, pull it out. Total waste of time. So, let's go back over this. Get your 4 bolts. All down here, 4 of them. T30 star bit. You got your 3 screws in the wheel liner, 1 at the bottom, and then your T30 on the bottom. And that's on both sides. Now, for the headlight itself, you're going to have one 10 millimeter here, and then I'll show you where the other 10 millimeters are. There is a 10 millimeter right there, where that empty hole is, next to the white 10 millimeter. One headlight bolt goes there, and then behind the front of the bumper, where did I take that other one out from? I don't know. But when you pull this bumper back, there, oh, right here. I don't know if you can see that hole, but there is a hole right there. And that's what you're going to want to take out. It's your third one. Once you pull that out, pull the bumper back a little bit, pop out your headlights, disconnect the wiring harness, and bam, you've got your headlights out. Now, my purpose is to take these headlights and bake them and then paint them. So I won't be doing any fancy schmancy wiring or anything. So go about doing that on your own. I'm sure there's another page for that. In fact, I'll probably make another page for that myself. So that's it. You didn't have to take off the whole front bumper either. I just took out that other T30 just to give myself a little bit more flex in the bumper so I didn't crack anything, but you don't really have to. You will have to pry this off but be gentle. Gentle. Like you're holding a small kitten in your big hands. And you don't want to crush the kitten. You want to be gentle. And then just yank that bitch right out, and there you go. See? Yanked, and no broken tabs. Like a pro. That's it. That's all I got. Tinker signing off, and if you have any questions, comments, please post them down at the bottom. Shoot me an email. starkindustries.ts1@gmail.com. Yes, that is my email address, and no, you cannot have it. I don't care how much money you offer me, or if you offer me your wife. Unless your wife is Ivanka Trump, in which case, well, goodbye. And enjoy yourself. Have fun. Let me know how it went in the comments below. In fact, post some pictures or something, or go to my Facebook page. Ricky Ryan Gutierrez. That is my Facebook page. Look that up. It might be under AKA Tony Stark. I forget. It's been a long time since I changed that. I went through a phase, the beard and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now it looks like I'm going through an emo phase, and I'm not. I'm just going through a bad hair day. So post some pictures, or Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. Let's do that. Instagram's a good one. I know it's backwards, but I don't really care. It's T Stark _ GBPP. T Stark _ GBPP. And then GBPP stands for Genius Billionaire Playboy Philanthropist. Again, I went through a phase. I don't care about your opinion. So, next, I'll probably show you guys how to take off your cowl on your gauge cluster and, I don't know, maybe install a cold air intake. Maybe I'll just show you how to drive a car. Who knows?